Wagwan YouTube, it's DJ Selector back with another video again. This is part 6, Imola. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. I'm really enjoying this series. If you are joining me again to partake in this video watch, please hit that like button for me. You're gonna watch it but no likes. So if you can throw down some likes for me, that'd be really appreciated. It warms my heart and soul. It really does. When you don't get the likes, it doesn't warm my soul, but nevertheless, please throw a like and when you watch a video, enjoy, sit back. It's quite fun and entertaining. I'm trying not to get sacked. That's this whole aim of first season. The guys that have been sending me messages throughout the series that's going on with Alfa Romeo has been putting out there that they're getting sacked, and I'm like, whoa, this is really bad. It's making me sweat a little bit, the extra pressure, thinking you don't be serious giving it your best and getting sacked. That's normally you reserve that sort of thing for a special video where you make an episode and you're sacked, not giving it all and then getting sacked. It'd be quite embarrassing, but nevertheless it'd be quite fun. Just at the moment, just going through the training schedule because they're saying the guys are getting a bit fatigued and tired. I'm like, no, they're not. This thing's come up here, never seen it before. Fire is in the warehouse. I'm like, what? So I've had to pause production for 13 days. Design center shut down and pause for 13 days. It's like I didn't have no choice in choosing what happened. It's just that we don't move on. So yeah, new thing for me, so keep my eye out on that. Hopefully that doesn't pop up again. So yeah, it's new things.
Welcome along.
Yeah, sorry I skipped through all these bits here because this one's quite a lengthy one. I think it's 30 odd minutes. I'm trying to keep them to 20, but because I'm doing it in one time speed, it ain't not gonna happen. And this time I had a little bit more of the car on track. You know, it feels nice, and it's a decent thing to have out there. You know, showing the cars off. So that's what I wanted to aim for. Practice went pretty well. 93 preparation and 90. I can't complain. And it was
There's tension in the air.
Joe that was having the better side, which is really good. Straight into quali. Because we missed Imola this year, a little bit of a cheat. You can really show tactic wise, you know what you're gonna do. When you see the races, you see 2 stop, 1 stop. You know what you're gonna do. Some sort of rough idea. Imola didn't happen, and also because Imola didn't happen, they also ran the hard tire, medium tire, and soft tire in quali 1, quali 2, and quali 3. Right, I'm checking here. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? Why guys are on hard tires and everything's locked? I'm like, what's going on? Imola wasn't like this, and I'm rocking my brain like, Imola, we didn't watch Imola. It didn't happen. I was like, oh. So checking all the other cars, I'm like, it can't be just me. I'm the only one on hard tires. I went straight to Perez and I was like, he's on hard, and I'm like, Imola meant to be the test for this, and we didn't have Imola. So talk about not being prepared for the races. I'm looking after Belgium. That's just gone this weekend. That's where I'm trying to catch up and making my own way and making my own plans and see how it goes. It really didn't happen, so I've got no idea. If you know what I mean, I've got no knowledge of what's happening. But yeah, the joys and the fun. That's what makes this game good. So you get to see fresh new things and work new things out. So yeah, ran Joe on this flying lap. It's a bit trafficy, but nevertheless he managed to slap down at P for position 1 in Q1 because he's the first one out. So yeah, well done to Joe on them hard tires. With Bottas, because the hard tires are a little bit, it can take a lot of heat, a heat cycle, and get a lot of air fuel going. So what I thought with Bottas is I run two quali laps with him and see how that went. Instead of just doing the one, because the heat, you need to get the heat through these tires, especially the hard tires. I would have liked if they had if you can created 2 preparation laps. I think that would have been a lot better than two quali laps. So do 2 preparation laps and then hit your quali lap, so you have your battery fully charged, the tires are nice and hot and reaches its peak temperature. That'd be a lot better to do than 2 quali laps. Then yeah, that's the only little niggly thing there they need to address. That's if I've missed that you can do that. I know there's a cooldown lap, but there is not 2 preparation laps. There's 2 quali laps you can do. So I think that's the thing they need to really invest in doing, putting on the next game, or even update probably unlikely, but the next game, because he have 3-year contract with F1 license, so got another year, another crack at this game. So a thing to have there, would love to have, is 2 preparation laps. So I mean, laps you want to use for preparation, especially if they're going to do quali like this. The need, especially with the hard tires, you need, for me anyway, I feel like I needed 2 preparation laps to warm these tires. So run out again. Bottas didn't do so well in the second stint, so I was like, yeah, just come inside, dude. Let's just take the petrol out, lift the petrol out, where petrol is, take it out, just checking where he is. So yeah, took the petrol out and then do a 1 lap.
No grip.
This is the last bit now. Let him and Joe out. See if he can improve. Joe has gone straight in and improved straight away. And when he did set his lap, it was it wasn't rubbered in. And so I know he could improve. So Joe is out there giving it full beans, and he wasn't completely last. And so Joe is doing what he can, and Bottas is on the line. And so see what Joe comes over the line with.
Tire temperature is
Boom, knocked him, put him right into P14 and put Bottas in P16. So let's see what Bottas can do. Yeah, and then there you go. He's gone up to P14, P15. I'm thinking everyone is done. Russell is not.
P16.
You did so well, came so close. Okay, so close. Well, never mind. So second Q2. This time around mediums again. I would feel the same way if I could do 2 preparation laps and then send him out again. So yeah, basically I just did 2 runs, 1 in the middle and 1 at the end. I was gonna do 1 at the start. I was like, ugh, should I not? In hindsight, I probably should have. So I'm checking the temperature. It's on his final lap, and the front tire is still cold. It's like it's not ready yet. Just kept my eye on the temperature. It's like it's not good enough. But like being the 100, at least starting a lap of, not to say 100, but maybe 90, 97 as he is now. Like this now, be ready now. Prime temperature to go for his flying lap. This is right now. That's where it needs to be. And then be 190, between 90 and 97 to 100, and then hit the flying lap. That's where I want to be, not at the end of my run, and that's where I'm getting to the temperature I need to be. Which that's like I said, the 2 preparation lap will do quite nicely.
That's P8.
If they are listening.
Okay, Valtteri, that was a really good lap.
We
Box this
need
lap and cool the engine.
preparation laps.
Yeah, copy.
Right, okay. So the first run, second run, here we go. So I'm thinking is, yeah, come back out, and the second run now is taking, got a heat cycle through these tyres, so hopefully it should improve. Then we check if the tyres are cold or is fine. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, just doing our best is what it is. If it's like this for us, hopefully it's like that for the NPCs. I hope. So yeah, that is just giving it all it's got here. Come on, Bottas. Albon is miles away. Even if it's not 3 times off here, is not enough to get nowhere near Albon. Albon is flying in that William, absolutely flying. It just flicked out there because there was an accident somewhere.
We are P12.
P12 he improved.
And
He
you
actually
can cool
knocked
the engine a bit.
3/10 off,
Okay.
or 2/10 and a bit if you know.
There is a car in the wall. So watch for debris.
Yeah, correct on life. But yeah, Bottas, it did well. Absolutely excellent. Couldn't ask for any more. It gave you all he had. And for pit stops, I seen there was two stops. That was a hint. I was like, it can't be done. Then I tried a cheeky medium to soft. Like, dude, the gap is it's a way away. I would have to nurse the mediums to the end. So I thought, yeah, free stop is the one. It has to be. So run the free stop and see what run the mediums and then 2 softs. And yeah, I didn't know, just adjust it from here. Quite a simple task really. It's nothing too special. Just checking the times there. If you'd see on the medium right, 1:22 or 1 hour 22 and 7 seconds. So yeah, that should do. And let's quickly just cycle through the rest and see. So say 3 seconds. That was quite fast, and I was like, oh, these are quicker. But I'm like, I wouldn't have to defend here. I'll be on the attack. And knowing how I am with the tires, they burn out quite quickly, so I need the safety net. In hindsight, now that I look at it, I didn't need a safety net because I actually managed to manage the tires better this time round. I didn't just put them through a mad heat cycle, and the car was half decent. But it so happens when you get used to the game, you're panicking, and I'm trying to keep my job. Joe, again, I said I should not go quite conservative
Here
with
in
Joe.
Imola, the drivers are ready to take on the 63 laps of the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. The calm composure of Sergio Perez amongst the hustle and bustle of the grid.
Starting 4th here is a great position. If the team can get their strategy right, they can bring home some big points.
And it'll be exciting to see just what will happen here today. This is it, the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
And away they go. Yeah, I said I wouldn't be quite conservative with Joe. I was. As well, when I seen him, what he just did in this lap here, look what he's doing. He's literally behind Bottas. He had a flying start. I was like, what? Where's Joe? He's behind Bottas. I also underfuel the guys as well, because it seemed this Ferrari engine can save fuel. This is probably the first time in F1 Manager, not even last year's one, I ever ran under fuel. Maybe I never had a Ferrari engine, but yeah, amazing. It's actually pretty good with the fuel. I don't know if I'm gonna do this every race, but yeah, Ferrari engine can save fuel quite well. Joe is literally flying on them soft. He is gone past Bottas. He's on demon time. I'm gonna say it. He's lit. I'm like, my jaws hit the ground. Like, Joe's got a point to prove. Joe is like, you know what? I want to keep my my seat. This is simple as. Imola is the place I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show these guys, you know what? I can do this. He actually pulled away from Bottas. I was like, what is going on here? I'm like, these tires and the red ones are pretty quick. And I'm like, I can't wait until Bottas gets on these tires, because he should be pretty quick. If Joe's like this, Bottas should be even better. Big crash. Well done for Joe and Bottas to get through that without incident. I don't think they even ran over any carbon fibre, which is really good.
And a contact.
So who was penalised for that? Ocon. It's a tough one there, you know. I don't know, see if Ocon just turned into him, trying to force him off the track. Yeah, here we go. So P12 and 13, really good. Great start for Joe. Good, I mean, stonking start for Joe. If someone deserves a gold medal right now after 3 laps, is Joe.
Okay,
And
so
De
ahead
Vries
of you,
is on
you have
us,
Joe.
and De Vries is
Next car
quite
behind is De
dangerous.
Vries.
It's a man under pressure, although he's beating Snowder at the moment. In my save anyway. Yeah, we just literally, I'm just going on to check De Vries' car. No, I can't check his car, I wish I can. Just to see what temperature. If we could get, I'm sure the other teams can get the other teams telemetry. Because we get it on the TV, we just can see what, I'm sure we can see their temperatures.
Copy.
No, probably can't, you know. No, we can't. But I'm sure they'll be able to, man. Somehow, somebody inside, man, sending them information. I'd love to know what temperature the other guys are running at. But here is just what I've realized as well. The battle assist, taking it off now. It's actually ampering me. I'm sure it is. So I've taken it off. I think it's just for any newbie that doesn't know what they're doing. Just put a neutral and then put battle assist on. So I'm proud to just do man management, and I'll control the ERS when I want. I thought it was a bit more I control it, but if he's under any pressure or needs to overtake, he will take over and say, even if I have him on neutral, be like, no, I'm ready to go. I can get this overtake. Basically, I've got this overtake. I can use it when I want, and I'm prepared to do it now. So, yeah. And you see him speeding up in this bit as well. I thought I'd taken this out, but clearly not. What's to save this bit? I don't even know why, but hey yo. Anyways, we're just pretty still doing good. Joe is 7 laps in, and Joe is doing his bit. And Bottas has now pushed up behind Joe. Him and Joe's gone together, which is quite nice. I like that. I'm just telling Joe to just push a little bit more, whilst these tires are looking good. And he has a bit of ERS save, so yeah. Medium as well. I didn't put anything on attack and defend and all that. I just kept everything quite neutral, really, and it's decent, really decent start, great start. Sometimes saying decent, great start. The Haas, they're not catchable. 5 seconds after 8 laps. And just let that sink in, people. 5 seconds after 8 laps. It just shows you the magnitude of the gap. That is ridiculous. But yeah, we keep going. We're still a second ahead of De Vries, second and a half ahead of De Vries. I need Bottas now to get past Joe and be the lead car. And then Joe can just hold on to his DRS whilst he's got these the medium tyres on with a little more life left in the tyres. Should be able to just basically pull Joe behind him, so he can get the maximum out of these red tyres to suit the soft tyres. So I just told him to attack and get past, but Joe's defending for him. And Joe's like, I've started well, I can't see why I need to let him go. And you know what, fair play to him. If that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. I was going to give a team order to let him go by, Well, I'm like, no, he deserved this, and why should I take it away from him? It's not like we're in any sort of contention for the championship, but we are. We need points, especially after what Albon pulled off with them 8 points. But yeah, and let Joe just stay where he was, fight for all he is worth, and he is worth what he's worth. You can see there, Bottas is caught up on the fuel, pretty much a Joe now. Whilst he was behind Joe, I just got him to conserve some fuel. It's got quite pretty well, so really happy with that. Again, this Ferrari engine is amazing for fuel. Yeah, it's a bee's knees. But yeah, here we go. I think I'll just do a no push here and just, yeah, so just go for it, Bottas.
So mode push.
Give it all you've got.
Copy.
And just, yeah, completely super aggressive, everything. Fuel the whole lot. Car super light, super nippy. Can't see why I can't get by. Look at that. Foot down. Pedal to the metal. And there we go. Right, back in neutral now. And just give that extra push. And there we go. It's doing a bit of a job here. I just need Joe to catch up. Straight in. First person is Joe. Saying his optimal pit time, so I'll get him in. Get the undercut going. And this is where I should have put the hard tyres. This is where I should have put the hard tyres, but I've been using the hard tyres in them early races and it's been absolutely shambolical. It's been diabolical. Shambolical, diabolical. Well, again, this is experience. I didn't know that the it's a one-stop strategy and the mediums do work. Sorry, the hards do work on here. So I've gone ultra aggressive. I think I just get through the pack. So if people do go for that one stop, they're gonna be on worn-out hard tires, and we're gonna be on the fresher tires. So why not? Let Bottas keep going and wait for him to get his optimal. Pit windows open. It's up to P10 now. Norris is behind him 1.7. Okay, he's keeping that gap. And obviously the race has been taken by Norris now, but the race is pulled in 2. And there we go, we're in now, 26 laps in. And that should have given me some clue that we could actually make it. But again, in hindsight, panic. Completely panic. There you go. Reese is in. Is it the Reese as well? It just so, yeah, it was, and it slowed us down as well slightly in the pits. What are we coming out to here? So we are behind the Williams of Sargent. And quite a good pit stop there. Well done, boys. But yeah, we just keep on going. Keep pushing. 28 laps in now. Overtake Sargent now. Took a while, but we got there. Fresher tyres, all the faster tyres are on, and it just keeps going really. And Joe was just behind Magnussen as well. Look at that, 4 or 5 seconds after 31 laps, and he's on the faster tyre, which is, I'm like, we should be catching these guys. We're fresh. They're on hards. We're on. Look at that. We've got Ocon behind us now, and Ocon's on the hard tyres. He shouldn't be keeping up with us at all, be it on faster tyres. It's like, what's going on? But to be honest, look where Gasly is 8th, and these then guys pulled away quite fast, so he has got a quick car.
Let's get him.
So it would have been easy to keep up with us. Apparently, regardless of what tyres we have on. So Bottas is here again in the same position, and I'm like, go Bottas, take him, please. And he managed it, but we were behind him for at least 3 or 4 laps. In that time, Magnussen has taken off completely. I felt like we should have been more closer to Magnussen, that 10-second gap, and that would have been put us in play for the third stop, the second stop I should say. So it's kind of not to say
Okay, Valtteri.
De Vries has
Go
caught
to
us up.
charge.
Everyone's catching us up now. Hard tyres are working well for everyone. Where tyres are wearing down and we're nowhere to be found, which is quite disappointing. But we're doing good, we're doing good. If you are still here with me watching this, please don't be a stranger to that like button. And don't be a stranger to subscribe and hit that bell notification. Tell me, it warms my heart. And yeah, again, keep up the comments in the comment section. Trying to shout out to the boys that's been sending me messages. Just let me know how their saves going on, and how the videos is. I appreciate the love, I really do. It goes a million miles, so trust me, it really does. But yeah, thank you for just enjoying this series. I'm just gonna be trying to be consistent here, a video every day. I haven't got a consistent time I can release these videos. Reason being is the night before I record the videos, and then it takes a while for YouTube to process the video. I did release, I think, the second one out, and when I put that out, that wasn't completely processed properly, rendered properly onto YouTube, so it was all pixelated and all sorts. So yeah, quite tricky, and trying to find the right balance in time where I can do a video and when I put it out the next day it be at its highest fidelity. So yeah, I'll say where we're up to now. So pit stops coming up, and Vries has caught up Bottas. Joe's falling apart now, although it's on the mediums and I can't see why he should be falling apart, but he is. Maybe he doesn't really like them hard tyres. But yeah, Joe's coming in, getting his pit stop done, slapped another hards on. Should have just done him the red one, but I've done Joe bad this time round. Sorry Joe, again. I said if one rule for one and not for the other, and I went against my word. I messed up your race slightly. I feel it slightly, it's not that much. Yeah, the Aston Martin flew past Joe on all the tyres, and I thought Joe could be able to keep up with these guys. He's just come out the pits. I know our car's not the fastest, but not the point where our tyre's fresh. No, I know, yes, it is cold, and yes, he has got a faster car, but not to just vanish in the distance after 2 corners. Look at that, we pitted and we got a P7 here, our 7th. So I was like, boys, I think we're in for some points here, and I think we are if I'm really looking at it. But yeah, we'll just keep going, not 45. Just warming these tyres up. So once I get them out now, what I do is hit the red, couple of laps. I think when it gets about 80 something ish, and then I drop it down to just aggressive instead of attack. And then as soon as it gets into that 80-90%, I'm just dropping back to medium and just run my race like that, like before, because that's what we used. Well, pending before I had a fast car in the last one. So it's been a while since I've been a back marker to know in the last year's game if I would have pushed. Can't remember. Literally I'll be out and I'll still in first place, if second place, if that, but I don't have to push that much. So it's nice. So you come out, you push the drivers, get them up to temperatures, and you control your race from there. But yeah, we caught up a few of the drivers here, but can we get past them? We were pushing, giving it all we got. So we're behind Norris. We got newer tyres, and the newer tyres are falling apart. It's on hard since God knows how long. 20 odd laps, 30 odd laps, late 20s, early 30s. That's when he's changed the tyres. Come on, man, let's get past him. He's struggling, Bottas. Joe's just behind as well. But yeah, after a while we managed to get a replay here because I did fast forward it, because I'm like, this is unreal how we are struggling to get past Norris on hard tyres. Just got to the end. There's not really much to see between that time. Just managed to pass Norris, but then it's a late safety car. If we kept to them hard tyres, we'd have landed in the points here, you know. Depending on if our car behaved. Stroll and Max is on 6% by the way on his soft tyres. It's on 6%.
That's the checkered
I
flag.
think it was Max's
That's
fault
P13.
for them one tyres, but
Altogether a good race.
FIA seen it different.
It's nice to be in the
And
mix.
we managed now to, because it was at the end of the race, we managed to finish behind the safety car. He pulled in, but no one could overtake until the line. The race is over.
And that's another race done for Fernando Alonso. And with that,
Aston
the
Martin.
Sainz name remains
Decent race.
engraved in F1 history.
1-2
And
for
that's
Ferrari.
win number 1 of the season.
Chasing his
And it's
constructor,
sure to
aren't they?
provide them with a real confidence
First
boost.
win. Yeah. Ferrari's up there now. I'm the constructor. We're still in the same place. Nothing's moved. But the most important one. It's not, but it is nice. We came 7th and 10th, mate. I'm like buzzing. 7 points on the board, and we are 9th. Hey, one step at a time. So yeah, there you go. Not too far off now. So we're doing good, man. We're doing good. Just need to keep pushing. But thank you for tuning in. You just seen the scores here. 13-13 all weekend for Bottas. 15-16-15 for Joe. Again, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification love button. You know what I mean. Thank you for tuning in. You changed up a few parts, getting ready for the next race. Thank you. Peace.